Hey guys, what's going on? Derek here from Simply Home. I'm the broker for the entire state of Michigan, and I am back with your August 2024 real estate market update for the Woodward Corridor. Let's get into it. So it's been a wild couple months with the market fundamentals kind of shifting. Things are really starting to kind of get back into line with a more robust market. We'll get into that a little bit, but let's start as always with Ferndale, talk about the stats there. So currently, as we speak, in the city of Ferndale, there are 46 homes on the market compared to 35 that closed in the month of July. The average sale price of homes that closed in Ferndale in July was $270,989. That's actually down 7.7% from the month of June, but it is up 1.8% from July of 2023. Homes in Ferndale are currently selling for 99.7% of asking price, and they're selling in an average of 20 days on the market. Currently in Ferndale, there's 1.6 months of inventory on the market. Moving on to Hazel Park. In Hazel Park, there's currently 55 homes on the market compared to 29 that closed in the month of July. The average sale price in July was $176,200. That's up 1% versus the month of June, although it's down 4.4% versus July of 2023. Homes are currently selling for 102.2% of asking price, and they're selling at an average of only 13 days on market. And right now in Hazel Park, there's 1.8 months worth of inventory on the market. All right, let's talk about Oak Park. Currently in Oak Park, there are 38 homes on the market compared to 21 that sold in the month of July. The average sale price in July in Oak Park was $228,860. Now that's down 6% from the month of June, but it is up 8.3% versus July of 2023. Homes in Oak Park are currently selling for 100.6% of asking price, and they're selling at an average of 19 days on market. And currently there is 1.6 months worth of inventory on the market in Oak Park. Moving on to Berkeley. Currently in Berkeley, there's 22 homes on the market compared to 20 that closed in the month of July. The average sale price for July in Berkeley was $324,690. That's actually down 6.4% from the month of June, and it's down 1.2% from July of 2023. Homes in Berkeley that sold in July sold for an average of 100.4% of asking price, and they sold in an average of only 10 days on market. And currently in Berkeley, there is 1.5 months worth of inventory on the market. All right, let's talk about Royal Oak. In Royal Oak, there are currently 150 homes on the market compared to 80 that closed in the month of July. The average sale price for homes that did close in July in Royal Oak was $422,038. That's actually down 2.7% from the month of June, but it is up 0.8% versus July of 2023. And of the homes that sold in July in Royal Oak, they sold for an average of 101.6% of asking price and sold at an average of only 14 days on market. And currently in Royal Oak, there are 1.9 months worth of inventory on the market. And finally, last but not least, your favorite and mine, that little city with the big heart, Clawson, Michigan. So in Clawson, currently there are 16 homes on the market compared to 19 that closed in the month of July. The average sale price for Clawson for July was $339,484. That's up 9% versus the month of June, and it's up a whopping 19% versus July of 2023. Homes in Clawson on average are selling for 103.4% of asking price, and they're selling in an average of only 10 days on market. And currently in Clawson, there is 1 month worth of inventory on the market. So, Derek, what does this all mean? I think there's a couple simple explanations for why numbers are doing what they're doing in the cities that we're talking about. So we've got two things going on right now in the market. We've got inventory increasing finally after, a couple of years of super low inventory. And this is pretty recent development, we've got interest rates starting to come down. Now, that's not going to be reflected in these stats because these houses closed before the rates started dropping. So I think what we're seeing in most of these cities is an increase in inventory, but we're not seeing that corresponding drop in interest rates yet, it should drive prices up a little bit. It hasn't so far because it's very, very new to the market. So that's going to be like one of those lagging indicators of what the market's doing. We'll know in like 4 to 6 weeks what kind of effect it's having, but it's kind of too soon to tell right now. So what we're seeing is more competition, more opportunities for buyers to go shop around, negotiate prices a little bit lower because there are other houses on the market to look at now. So I think that's why we're seeing that month over month drop in prices. It's probably going to be temporary, but we'll see what happens. I mean, this is all supply and demand driven, and for the first time in a few years now, we're actually seeing more supply hit the market. So I'm not exactly sure what effect it's going to have. So stay tuned because we're going to find out, and I'll report the numbers back. But I think that's what we're seeing, except for, Clawson's kind of the outlier where, the month-over-month price went way up, and the year-over-year average sale price was almost 20% higher. That's one of the Clawson and Berkeley are always those two that are such small sample sizes that a couple sales one way or the other can really skew the results month over month. So I think that's what we're seeing there. Not to mention Clawson's just a really nice town, and it's really desirable, and a lot of people want to live there. So that has something to do with it as well. But I think that's the main factor is just like the smaller sample size. But as I said, we just got those a couple weeks ago, that nice about 0.5% drop in mortgage rates, and I think we're going to probably see at least another 0.25% drop within the next month. Like the next time the Fed meets, they're supposed to start dropping rates down, and we're going to see that reflected probably ahead of time in the mortgage rates because that's usually what happens. They adjust, they price it in before the Fed makes a change. So that's what I'm anticipating. We'll see what happens. But as always, if you do have any questions about these numbers or any numbers or any cities that I didn't get to, you can always reach out to me. Direct line is 586-491-5622. You can also reach me at 248-561-6155. New email address, derekwarenka@simplyhome.com. Or you can always reach me at the old one, dwarenka@m1realty.net. Social media, I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, you name it, I'm on it. Shoot me a DM, I'll respond quick. And once again, thank you so much for watching these guys. I appreciate it. I'm committed to bringing you guys real-time, accurate information on what the market's doing. So once a month we do these reports just so you can stay on top of the market, be informed, know if you're thinking of buying or selling in the Woodward Corridor, you can know what to expect. So again, thank you so much. We'll get back to you next week with some more content. And as always, thank you so much for watching this, guys. Really appreciate it, and we'll talk to you soon.